Barry Gibb was born Barry Allen Crompton. Gibb on September 4, 1946, in Douglas on the Isle of Man. From an early age, he displayed a remarkable gift for music, and his family recognized and nurtured his talent. Alongside his brothers, Robin and Maurice, Barry began performing, and together they would eventually form one of the most iconic musical groups in history, the Bee Gees. Their journey began humbly with small performances in Australia during the 1950s, but it didn't take long for their talent to capture wider attention. Barry, in particular, emerged as the musical leader of the group, his falsetto voice becoming a signature element of the Bee Gees' sound. Rise to stardom. By the late 1960s and throughout the 1970s, the Bee Gees achieved immense global success, mastering harmony and pioneering the pop and disco sound. Barry co-wrote and produced numerous hits not only for the Bee Gees, but also for other legendary artists. Songs like Stayin' Alive, How Deep Is Your Love, and Night Fever became cultural anthems, defining the disco era and cementing the Bee Gees' place in music history. Beyond disco, Barry demonstrated extraordinary versatility, collaborating with artists like Diana Ross, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Dionne Warwick, and Barbra Streisand. His songwriting talent transcended genres, showing an ability to craft hits that resonated with audiences worldwide. With over 1,000 songs written, Barry's recognition in both the Songwriters Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame attests to his lasting influence on music, personal life, and family. While his professional life soared, Barry's personal life intertwined with both joy and sorrow. The Bee Gees were more than just a band. They were brothers, and the bonds of family shaped every part of their story. The loss of his brothers Andy, Maurice, and Robin left Barry as the last surviving Gibb sibling, and he has often spoken about the deep grief that came with outliving them. Yet despite these losses, Barry has dedicated himself to keeping their music alive, honoring their memory for new generations. Barry's personal life also included love, marriage, and fatherhood. He married Maureen Bates on August 22, 1966, at just 19 years old. The marriage was short-lived, reflecting the challenges of balancing a rapidly rising career with the demands of adult life. By July 1970, the marriage was dissolved, marking a formative period for Barry as he navigated both personal and professional growth. Soon after, Barry met Linda Gray during the filming of Top of the Pops in London. Gray, a former Miss Edinburgh, captured his heart, and the two married on September 1, 1970. Coincidentally, Barry's 24th birthday. Their union has endured decades of fame, change, and loss, becoming a cornerstone of stability in Barry's life. Together, they raised 5 children: Stephen, Ashley, Travis, Michael, and Alexandra, building a close-knit family that became Barry's anchor. Their eldest, Stephen, followed in his father's musical footsteps, exploring rock and heavy metal genres. Barry is also a grandfather, cherishing the joy and love his 7 grandchildren bring to his life. A life between two worlds. Barry's life also reflected a blend of his British roots and his long-standing ties to the United States. By 2009, he and Linda had become U.S. citizens, while retaining their UK citizenship, a reflection of their dual connection. Though he moved primarily to the US in 1974, Barry maintained a home in the UK, preserving a link to his heritage. His professional and personal life often intersected with other legends of music, including Michael Jackson. Barry recounted in interviews how Jackson preferred the warmth of his family home in Miami over hotels, often spending time with the Gibbs family, collaborating creatively, and enjoying simple, joyful moments. Legacy and creativity. Barry's dedication to music extended beyond performance. In 2006, he purchased the former home of Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash in Tennessee, intending to create a songwriting retreat. While the original property was tragically lost to a fire during renovations in 2007, Barry rebuilt on the land and later sold the estate, showing resilience and a commitment to preserving musical history. Throughout his career, Barry's stage presence, falsetto voice, and enduring artistry allowed him to connect deeply with audiences across generations. Even after decades in the spotlight, he performed with the same passion that first inspired him as a boy performing with his brothers. His career is a testament to how great music endures and continues to touch hearts long after its creation. Reflections on Andy Gibb. At 78, Barry Gibb finally shared a deeply personal perspective on his youngest brother, Andy Gibb. For decades, Barry had protected his private grief, focusing instead on celebrating Andy's extraordinary talent. Now, he spoke candidly about their relationship with a rare vulnerability. Barry described Andy as a naturally gifted singer, full of charm, life, and potential. From the moment Andy began performing, Barry recognized his brilliance, supporting him as co-writer and producer, helping shape hits like I Just Want to Be Your Everything and Shadow Dancing. Barry reflected on the fragility he observed in Andy, acknowledging how the pressures of fame arrived too early in his brother's life. While Barry always supported him, he recognized the challenges Andy faced as he navigated public attention and personal growth simultaneously. Barry emphasized that his reflections were not judgmental, but filled with love and admiration, remembering the joy Andy brought to family, friends, and fans alike. Love, loss, and enduring bond. Barry spoke openly about the emotional impact of losing Andy in 1988 at just 30 years old. The loss was profound, leaving a void that remained despite decades of personal and professional achievement. Barry recounted specific memories, from playful moments to shared creative endeavors, illustrating the depth of their bond. He emphasized that their connection extended beyond music. They were brothers first, musicians second. Andy's presence shaped the family and left an indelible mark on Barry's life, reminding him of the enduring nature of love and memory. Barry also addressed the responsibility he felt as an elder brother, balancing pride in Andy's achievements with concern for his well-being. He reflected on the desire to protect, guide, and nurture, acknowledging that love sometimes can only do so much. Yet, he highlighted the joy of witnessing Andy's talent flourish and the way he captivated audiences, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Music as memory. For Barry, Andy's life and music remain intertwined with memory and emotion. Each time he performs Andy's songs, he experiences a connection that folds time, bringing the past into the present. Barry described the feeling as both a celebration of Andy's brilliance and a reminder of the love and joy they shared. Music, he believes, carries the essence of the people who create it, allowing their spirit to live on. Through this lens, Andy is never gone. He exists in every note, lyric, and melody that Barry honors on stage and in private reflection. Legacy of family and love. Barry Gibb's reflections at 78 are not only a tribute to Andy, but also a meditation on family, love, and resilience. His words convey a human side often unseen behind fame, a man who has experienced triumph and heartbreak, joy and grief, and whose life has been defined as much by relationships as by music. Barry's story reminds us that even amidst success and public recognition, family remains the most profound anchor. His reflections celebrate the power of connection, the depth of enduring love, and the beauty of carrying memories forward. Conclusion. At 78, Barry Gibb's reflections reveal a remarkable journey of talent, dedication, and humanity. From humble beginnings to global superstardom, he has crafted a career that spans decades and continues to inspire. Yet it is his role as a brother, father, and husband that shapes the essence of his story. His candid words about Andy Gibb provide insight into the delicate balance of love, guidance, and admiration that defines family life. Through loss and joy, music and memory, Barry's life stands as a testament to perseverance, creativity, and the enduring power of love. In sharing his truths, Barry not only honors Andy, but also reminds the world that even amidst fame, the deepest legacies are often written in the hearts of family and the bonds that endure beyond a lifetime.